Well, here I am on beautiful Lake Okeechobee, and guess what? I have to say goodbye. It's 3-pounder on a Big Easy, boy. So you guys just saw that Big Easy fish, dude. I love this lake, dude. I've freaking made so many videos on this lake, had so many terrible and awesome experiences on this lake. I can't tell you, and a lot of them aren't even on video. It's been quite a history I've created here, but I don't like to talk about things before they come together, so I've kind of left you in the dark on this one a little bit. I've been spending a lot of time in Alabama, and there's a very good reason for that. A few years ago, I had the opportunity to film a couple guys fishing Lake Pickwick, Lake Guntersville, Lake Wilson, and dude, I absolutely fell in love with the area. It's gorgeous, and there's so many different things to fish. There's giant fish up there. It's a little less expensive to live than down here in South Florida, but I absolutely fell in love with it. I'm about to make one of the biggest changes of my fishing life. Don't know if I'm ready for it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared, but the pieces are all in place, and it's time to make it happen. So enough teasing, right? What the hell is going on? I'm moving to Alabama. I'm moving to the Huntsville area. Huntsville is located in the northwest side of Alabama. It's near lakes like Lake Guntersville, Lake Wilson, all the TVA chain, Smith Lake. It's about 2.5 hours from Lake Chickamauga, land of frickin' giants. About 3 hours from Kentucky Lake, 4 or 5 hours from Linear. You get the idea. I'm going north because basically life is a little cheaper. I love the freaking area. There's a lot of deep water fishing. There's a lot of grass fishing. There's a lot of different kinds of fishing. And I, as you guys know, am all about learning different techniques, learning different ways to approach things. And this move is going to provide such a massive amount of learning. It's going to be insane. Some of you guys know, but I'll tell everybody now, we bought a house. So we're locked in, dude. There's no turning back. Everything's locked in. We close in a couple weeks, and we're going to be making the move. What does this mean for the videos? That's the great question. Well, I kind of looked at it because I'm always thinking about you guys and thinking about fishing and thinking about shooting videos. I'm kind of looking at this as the opportunity to basically catch or capture like how you learn, how you experience, how you attack a completely new genre, a completely new setting, a completely new layout of fishing. Because what I'm going to be doing up there, yeah, it has some kind of links and some kind of references to the stuff we do down here, but it is totally different. There's going to be opportunities to kayak fish. There's going to be opportunities to fish little tiny ponds and creeks and tiny bodies of water. There's going to be opportunities to fish deep, fish ledges. There's going to be opportunities to fish grass. There's going to be opportunities to fish for smallmouth, spotted bass, stripers even. Dude, the list is endless. It took me a long time to kind of get to a point where I'm like, you know, it's time to make the move. But dude, the opportunities up there between the fishing and the filming are absolutely epic. This is going to be so cool, but I am so scared. Does this mean Florida fishing is over? Well, here's the beautiful part. No, let's just keep it simple. But Mike is going to become a snowbird. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. So here's what's going to happen. I do a lot of work in Florida, and what I'm going to do, my parents are still going to live here, so what I'm going to do, and they actually live near some awesome lakes, like an hour from Okeechobee, like, dude, perfect place. So the plan is the following. I'm going to live in Florida for like 2 months out of the year so that I can work, so that I can more importantly fish, and so that I can be in Florida because I love Florida. It suits me. It's my kind of place. But the rest of the year, I'm going to be in Alabama fishing the TVA Lake, Smith Lake, and anywhere you guys invite me to and put me up and allow me to sleep on a couch somewhere and go fishing with me. Sounds kind of cool, right? Don't worry, there's still going to be Florida punching bids. Don't worry, there's still going to be Florida deep water fishing. But please do worry because I'm going to have to learn how to fish something completely new and completely different from what I've experienced in my life thus far. So here's what I want you guys to do. First of all, do me a favor, like and subscribe, because basically we're gonna go on a journey together. We're gonna go on a treasure hunt, keywords on YouTube. I'm gonna be learning. I'm gonna be sharing my experiences. even though they might not always be the right ones. But I'm going to share what I learned, how I go about it. We're going to fish different stuff. We're going to fish in a boat. We're going to fish in a kayak. We're going to fish from the bank. We're going to fish in other people's boats. We're going to do it all, and we're going to do it from the ground up. We are going to learn this new area, pick it apart, hopefully catch some giants. There's absolute giants freaking, especially like Lake Guntersville, Pickwick, dude, there's monsters. Don't worry about seeing big fish. You're going to see big fish, and you might see big smallies and big spots, which I'm so excited about. I love diversity and catching like different kinds of fish, dude, and learning how they behave differently and like little new, dude, it gets me off. Like, it's what I live for. But what I want you to do is this. If you know the area, so I'm going to be in Huntsville, so if you know kind of where I'm at, northwest Alabama, I want you to tell me what I need to do. Where do I need to fish? Do I need to fish some crazy little river somewhere? Do I fish like some little creek? What lakes do I need to hit up? Is there some ponds that I need to hit up? You know where I'm going to be at now, so what do I need to do in the vids to learn? Like, what lakes do I need to check out? Where do I need to put myself that I can be the most successful and really take advantage of the area to the greatest extent? Because literally, dude, I'm going to get there and drop in at the boat ramp and like look right, look left, and choose one direction to go. So since we're talking about big changes, probably the biggest change of my entire life, I want to talk about something else that I'm doing. You know, you guys know I've been shooting videos on YouTube since '09. Like, actually before that, there's something that used to be called Google Video before Google bought YouTube. Yeah, we were on there. So basically, we kind of started this game, dude. There's a few of us that really, I don't know, brought fishing to the general public in a very grassroots, put a camera, shoot video from the back of the boat, just like totally nobody fishing, dude. Like, just from the ground up. And it was fun, dude. It was cool. Funny story real quick. Do you know, now it's normal, you know, you see some guy in a chest cam, you're like, oh, he's shooting video. Okay, so back when I started, dude, I used to wear these like chest cams or put like a shoulder cam on or put a camera in the back of my boat, and people would laugh at me. Be like, what the hell is wrong with you? What are you doing? Well, I was shooting video. And look where we've come to now. I've never really tried to grow this channel. I've always looked at it as something like a hobby. This is something I'm super passionate about. I know you guys are really passionate about fishing because you're watching videos, you're trying to learn. And basically, I've never really like thrown down. And so I thought it probably is time, since we kind of started this game, to maybe grow the channel. Let's try to make something of it. Let's see if it really turns into something. If the channel grows, I've always been upfront with you guys. I make some money off the ad revenues, and that money goes right back into buying cameras like the one I'm shooting on right now, rods, woo, baits, all kinds of fun toys. And what we do with those toys is we take them out on the water, we test them, we see how they work, we learn about them. Not always learn the best way or the right way or anything like that. We're not always successful, but we go out there and we put our best foot forward and we try to figure stuff out. So what's gonna happen if we blow this channel up? Well, you're going to see more videos, maybe 3, maybe 4 a week. You're going to see more content, you're going to see more learning, you're going to see more stuff on the water that's going to help you catch more fish, hopefully, when you apply it, you know, where you live and where you're fishing. So I'm setting a goal. And you know what? I'm not a big goal guy, I'm not a big life plan guy, but you know, it's about time. Here's my goal. I think we're around 30-some thousand subscribers right now. I want to be at 100,000 12 months from now. That's freaking huge. I know, like that's a gigantic number, especially since there's millions of guys shooting videos now. Back when I started this thing is when I should have been doing this, but I didn't recognize the opportunity. But that doesn't mean that you can't come back and make something happen, and that's what we're going to do here. We're going to try to grow this channel to 100,000 subscribers. But the only way that I can do that is with your help. So the biggest move of my fishing life and the biggest move of my YouTube career all starts right here. And it's going to require that you guys get behind this channel. Get behind it by liking the videos, watching them when you see them in your notifications and your feeds. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Because the only way to be successful at this is for you to make it happen. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to share with you the biggest move of, beyond fishing, it's probably the biggest move of my life. But you know what, it's funny because fishing has always driven a certain aspect of my life, probably the best part of my life. And this move is really about fishing. It's about chasing what I love doing and taking advantage of an opportunity that I have to move, to live somewhere different, and to grow based on that. Whether it's growing YouTube, whether it's growing, learning about what I like, how to catch fish, what they do, their behaviors. It's growing all those things and bringing them together on YouTube for you guys. But I'm scared. I'm excited. I'm nervous. Like there's so many things. I mean, I'm worried about getting there and just being embarrassed because I can't catch any fish and I don't know what I'm doing. But dude, I remember back in the day, you know, you catch 3 fish in a day and I was super stoked because you learn and you got to go through the process. And if you don't go through the process, you never get to a point where you're actually successful and where you're consistent and where you understand what's happening. It takes time and a lot of work and a lot of effort. And I'm excited to show you guys the process because I'm going to learn along with you. Thank you so much for watching the video. You've really made this happen. This move wouldn't happen if there wasn't such support on YouTube, if you guys weren't watching the videos. You're really a part of this, and I really want to thank you. And let's make this goal happen. Biggest move of my fishing life, and let's hit 100K in 12 months. It's a big number, but I think with your support and with the way you guys have gotten behind the videos, I think we can do it. So let's make it happen. Tight lines, guys, and maybe not the next video or the next video, but somewhere down the line, we'll see you in Alabama.